you're going to get to this point where all of TNC's heroes are just too tanky for these more burst carry type styles of the Liquid.
So they are starting to recover both of those heroes that were aggro tri-laned at first. Now able to start getting something, as Control's even getting aggressive onto Gabby here with that Mud Golem from Kuro. And like Panel mentioned, you know, the Tidehunter laning versus the Wraith King, it's pretty good. You're always going to be able to go for those anchor smashes onto the skeletons. And look, this is what we were talking about.
There's bottom lane. You said they needed to get out of there. They didn't.
I feel like they should have
stuck around. And I mean, you foresaw this. You said this bottom lane and make the bounce happen. Because
it's looking like free moves for them. They're just making it look pretty simple with their rotations.
And I don't know how Liquid can make a move at this moment, because not only, as you say, it's hard with their heroes, it's also hard to do it on the heroes of TNC. They've got a mid lane Kunkka. He's very tanky. If he gets the poke down, now they're trying, but a good disruption saves him from the initial combo. Tims is coming in with the wraparound armor. He's trying to run himself away, looking to get to the high ground. He's still alive. They're putting him out. He's getting back to the tower, but they will kill him off. They'll get the kill, but now the turnaround comes into play. Tims turns, finds GH. We are trying to dive for more. One more hit on Tims will do it. Has the salve, taking him back up. Kuro's looking to dive. Tims underneath the tower will be closed upon. We are gets the meld strike in, and finally Liquid are able to get some kills in their favor.
That's damage coming in. Quickly able to bring down Control, who's he's farming slowly in this game, not able to really get that Blink Dagger, but he's matched up at least with Kunkka.
See down here, the Moonlight Shadow being used for Gabby. It's just going to end, so GH eyes on Gabby. Arrow's going to whiff. Gabby's going to try and come in fact, onto Weeha. They'll get on top of him as well with Kunkka and the Firefly. Tims and Armel turning up as well as they'll surround Weeha. The tiebreaker hit comes in. They take the Aegis out of Weeha. They're going to look for more. It's Liquid. A push to the side. Here's the second life of Weeha. Aegis, as he'll be able to blink away. Now looks to go back in, look to get on top of Gabby. Gabby now on the retreat. They've lost Kunkka on TNC. Can Liquid find anything more out of this? GH has got eyes on Tims. The trap's being used by Weeha to help continue the chase, but they don't want to run into the dark. They have no vision on the high ground.
Mid lane is still kind of pushing in, so they have to address that before they can make too big of a smoke. So one person will take that one out. And Liquid gonna look to set up here. TNC, they're positioned here on the high ground.
Let's see. This is the all-important fight for Liquid. They're 4K down, they've got the BKBs. This is the time to swing that net worth advantage back in their favor. Miracle's going to look to start the fight with the wraparound. He's got eyes on Gabby. Jump forward from AU. AU's going to be the first to fall. Now they'll be able to focus down the Wraith King. Gabby getting his mana burnt by the defusal. Weeha picks up the second.
That you can, you know, they're telltale. The way the TNC spell is going to be coming out, there's a lot of ways that you can get some nice saves coming in from GH.
There we go, smoke into Roche.
It's going to be a big fight.
It is scanned out, so TNC know exactly what's up. Kuku's going to start heading over with the Firefly. Moonlight Shadow being offered over by Tims.
Arrow
as Liquid will go for it. And he take it out very quickly. Kuku's going to try and look for the timing. He's in with the lasso. Armel for the BKB. The time bringing the moment. Control is outside the pit with the Ravage. Armel already got the BKB up, but Tims is punched up into the air. Gabby's trying to turn, but a quick in from Weeha takes him down the once. He's back with a second life. Blinks over to the side. Weeha still trying to keep his eyes on Gabby. The Wraith Fire Blast slows down Weeha, but the rest of Liquid collapsing on the Wraith King. As Liquid will be able to hold this area around the pit. Armel tries for another poke, but he's already used the BKB. He's got to be careful. He's out of mana. 2 big hits from the TA. Bring Kunkka down low as TNC back up to the high ground. Tims is looking at it. He's trying for the steal. They are not going to get it though. Weeha will be able to secure that Aegis. Back for GH as he knows now with the Aegis in Weeha's hands. This is the fight for Liquid to take. Torrent out to Weeha at Control. Miracle still on the sea escape, trying to desperately run away from those Shadow Demon illusions. GH and Control, they're still on the front lines, punching up Armel. Miracle, he's thinking about going in, but he's incredible. He doesn't have the Aegis himself. It's on, or it was on Weeha. There's the jump forward. AU taken out. Weeha once more. As TNC, they're getting pushed all the way back. Control's there with the wraparound. Leap forward for GH. They've found Tims as well. As TNC tried their best to time it around the Roche, but this time they won't even get the kill. Both elements going the way of Liquid.
They're too tanky. They have too much regen and ways of sustain. Coming in from the Chen, he pops the Hand of God, pops him back. Fight kind of turns on itself. TNC, their damage just is not there. And we see Gabby. He looks like a support at this point. He dies so quickly in the fights from all the physical damage. Liquid, they're just knocking on the racks already.
I'll send a boat down mid, won't make the connection. 40 seconds, no Tims. Liquid more than happy to stand their ground and look to take this Rax away. Just 26 minutes there, they'll go for the lead in with the lasso, but snowball forward, Gabby throws out the zone. Armel puts the BKB, but he has to put the BKB in right. It's so much physical damage output coming out from Liquid. Miracle with the ult. He beats down Kunkka. Gabby's out of mana. He's got to back off. The buyback comes in from Kunkka. They'll look for the drag back with the X mark, looking towards Miracle, but he has to move at speed to get out. He's back in, has the Orchid, cuts down the SD, looks over to Kunkka. That's a dive back on the Batrider as Liquid will clean up the mid-racks.
They look, they want to keep going in, but they don't have tier 2s. They look, they want to.
I mean, they know they can.
They're just going to go over tier 4s.
It's 2 heroes dead without buyback. This should be Liquid being able to close down the game. Tier 4s are falling. TNC, can they hold up to 3? They're going to jump in. Silence out immediately onto Gabby. Gabby, he's got to be careful. His Moonlight Shadow, but mind control and Ravage. Hit on to 3. Gabby's dead the once. They'll look for him a second time. Start out to Miracle, but We Are BKB is back and available as TNC have pushed back. Blinking aggressively for We Are behind the tier 4s, behind the Ancient. Gabby's dead for 80. No buyback on him as well. Liquid will retreat. It will offer a little bit of mercy, a little bit of time. We are still being fought by Tims and Armel. They'll look for the X mark, but Tims, he's been slowed down, run down. He's got 1 lead, but Miracle's into the Wraith. We Are blinks in, and that's Tims dead too. And with that, they could certainly have a good shot at closing this out. The fortification is there.
Armel is going to try his best with some cleaves, maybe setting them back a little bit, but they have the heal coming out from that mech.
We've got the SD back in place. 7 seconds and Kuku's back in.
They're going to give him some respect. They're going to back off. They got the tier 4s. Structural damage been done.
Absolutely.
All that waves. But Liquid.
Into the base they go there, hey you. Getting smashed by the anchor. We are in with the quick finishing blow. As this 5-man of Liquid just seems a little too powerful right now. This draft for TNC to deal with and hold back at the 32-minute point. Into the base they go, Liquid. Ancient's starting to get poked upon by Miracle.
Just put him in that front lines there. Yes, Satanic, he has BK, he has Solar Crest. Throne's going down. Gabby, jump in.
He's going to try for the jump. Snowball comes out. They'll turn quickly, looking to burst him down the first. And in fact, he's out of mana. He's dead without a chance to incarnate. They burn his mana. They burn his life. Ravage is out from mind control. They're all dying again on TNC as Liquid will push Armel back to the base. And GG is called. This game was over at least about 5 minutes ago. They tried for one last shot. It's the main stage. You've got to do it. But game 1 with out goes the way of Liquid, and you can't help but feel as well that this one was a game where a lot of it really was on the draft. It worked out.
TNC, of course, want to prevent that. They got to take towers early and find big team fights before AM's online.
Connecting in, or yeah.
There's a lot of ways to time it. TNC's very, very strong with the execution, as we've seen many times. Inside the jungle, Gabby starting to poke. Liquid's going to have a little bit of a look towards him. Midnight Shadow will be used to try and get him out, but the sentry's down. They've got the vision. He's going to head over, provide some of the backup that's going to allow him to turn. And in fact, with Kunkka as well, mind control's in trouble. They're straight on top of the Underlord. Armel kept just alive in time by that false promise. He falls so low, but AU there able to save kind of both of his cores. Giving it back.
He cannot group up and go for their game-ending play, which we could see them start to set up for here. BKB is finished for Armel. They do want to start really pressing that advantage, try to get these tier 2s, because Liquid, they're getting away with a lot here in this game.
Oh, there we go. This should be, with the numbers that they have, a very quick kill onto Mind Control. They'll even blow the Ravage for this one. Mind Control found. Arrows out to Kuro in the jungle as they'll get both of the pickoffs. Instant TP's up top and the jump forward. Tims, he's got the setup for another. Yule's up onto Weeha, turn with the Yule's onto the Tide, but he's ready to chase, so's Tims. We'll try and purge up Tims to try and get that root. He won't be able to quite get on top of Weeha. Arrow's actually going to miss. Weeha with a cheeky sidestep, but TNC, they've got the numbers. 4 of them are up. Another Yule's throws him up. Weeha is surrounded, and they will deal with the push. That threat, that pressure we talked about, both.
They'll at least have a bottom wave too, but immediately Liquid, they're not going to allow that. They're going to start trying to fight.
Straight in on mid onto Tims, and Tims is gone. We'll look towards Armel. Soulcatcher brings him low, pop the BKB. The Miracle's on top of them. He'll pop the cheese. He's back up to full. He's trying to keep himself alive with the Spirit Siphons. Miracle's just staying on top of the target. Is there any save for Armel? It's going to try and turn with the silent self-fuels as he'll get himself up in the air. Healing up the sun's out from We Are. BKB's out. False Promise will keep Armel alive for a little bit, but the Mana Void's going to do serious amounts of damage. Miracle staying on them. Ravage comes out for Kunkka. TNC looking for the turnaround, but they've lost Armel. They'll get Weeha. Can they get Miracle? He's too tanky and will be easily able to blink back out of the fight. Gabby, he's out of mana, but he's still punching into Kuro. Mind Control, he says, boys, it's time to go home. Kuro's not coming home tonight, though. mind control on his own, rifting away. Miracle straight back into the mid, keeping that pressure on. So the fact that Liquid have lost 2, in fact, he's nearly turning and bringing down Tim's and Gabby with him, will finally fall. So they get the 3 kills, TNC. But as you see, they get the Miracle. He'll turn. Kunkka has to pop the BKB and head back. Liquid, they've got the full team here ready to fight. This time they're not messing around, they're ready to start some action off. Gabby will start to look for the lead in, gets himself on top of Kuro. Kuro should be the first to fall. With the stolen Ravage. As Miracle locks down onto Armel, they will lose Kuroki, but Miracle's going to start to pick apart the backline as jumps forward up to the high ground for the chase. Mind control and Weehart burning down Cuckoo. Gabby trying to commit for a kill with this BKBs onto mind control.
Oh, the
stolen promise. GH making sure the mind control can get himself out alive. Miracle and Weehart turn to get themselves on top of Gabby, beginning to burn down the mana. Miracle's over to look towards Tim's and self-fuels. Sometimes for Tim's, he's back down. Armel has got the ghosts, but there's already Tim's dead. AU as well. It's a buyback from Cuckoo. Can they get any kills out of this? They have found Weehart. Weehart will fall. So TNC are able to find a pretty big kill, taking the Leshrac out, but still
such a costly one on him.
Well, that's the thing. Illusions are sent over and the mana's gone.
He's completely out of mana. Miracles is in. Onto Cuckoo, also burns all of his mana. So 2 heroes on TNC have no spells.
They're just, they can't offer anything to the fight. Mana is burned. They're held outside. Demonic Purge being as well used to keep him outside of the pit. Stolen arrow will fly through, won't make the connection. Miracle's able to pick up the Aegis. Weehart's able to grab the cheese. They'll get Roshan Liquid, and now they'll look to try and find some of these kills.
Armel can't run. The Eye of Scotty is too much onto him. The arrow connects onto Miracle. They're trying to disengage on TNC, but they can't run.
Miracle is just running into the 5 of them. An arrow does come out. Gabby pops his BKB again. The mana gone. Gabby has nothing to fight with. They'll continue the chase. Miracle's in onto AU. A false promise having to be used upon himself to get him out of there. They're very tanky, TNC. They don't die easily, but they are also unable to do anything easily at all. These heroes now pretty rendered useless as Miracle, and he sees a chance to blow up AU with a mana void, and her arrow does come out again. The stolen arrow onto Tim's with that extra arcane supremacy debuff increase. He has no chance at all. Gabby's in, and as soon as he's in, the mana is out. Miracle just diving past tier 3 onto the supports, running down AU, jump forward again. It's a triple kill for Miracle. He's just slowly dismantling TNC and slowly doing his best to take them out of the tournament. BKB popped. He's not going anywhere.
Still no fear. There we go. Now he's gonna give him some respect. Back up. But
he knows. 12k, 13k lead. There is no answer at all, as it seems, for this Antimage. They'll set up an arrow.
They got this one here connected. Can they actually have the damage? With Ghosts, with everything committed, if they can get the chain lockdown, that could be one of the options. But besides without...
They've got to do it twice.
Yeah, without like Death Prophet Ghost, it seems pretty unlikely. It's Miracle taking 0 damage from that Purifying Flames. And they're just going to get the push going.
It's just in the racks.
Yep. Ghosts are popped. The Hex gets Lotus Orb.
It does. He's going to self-pig himself, arm out.
And GH even stealing Exorcism as well in the backline. He did.
Oh, he did.
Miracle gonna get stunned up a little bit, but he's just keeping himself shown there for a second, then backs up. But that's what we see. The Ghosts, they have the damage, but can they actually get the catches? Miracle keeps blinking away. GH has his Ghosts ready to use. He also has a Refresher Shard on Rubick.
Oh, okay. Double Exorcism.
If only they stacked.
Indeed, but just having the duration to be able to push with Miracle again. More than enough time to blink out and away from them. Armel starting to fall low.
Just to the illusions.
He'll get himself a little bit of heal, well, a lot of bit of heal from those Ghosts returning in. False promise being used by AU to try and get him out back to safety. Weehart, he's just running straight into the midst of them all with a BKB popped up towards the base.
Stun AU.
Forcing the 5 of them back towards their tier 4. They'll turn, they'll look for Weehart. Weehart does fall. They're able to kill the Lesh. Antimage at the high ground on top of Armel. Can't quite finish into both. The BKB finished. GH with a Refresher Sharp Force. He's up to the high ground and has that Ravage ready to play with. Armel is dead without buyback. AU's dead as well. GH is in. Stole the Ravage out onto the 3 of them. They'll lift up the Bristleback, slam him back down. Gabby's out of the game. Miracle Miracle's moving in. There'll be a buyback from Gabby. Miracle held back by the Eels, but we are just runs down Tim's. Tim's dead for nearly 2 minutes. Liquid cleaning up another set of racks. There is no hold and seemingly no chance for TNC to turn this one round right now. Gabby, the final hurrah as he'll step forward. Mana's burnt out. Miracle finishes him off. Godlike on the Antimage.
GG.
And there we have it. They'll tap themselves out of this. GG is called. TNC are out of the competition. And Liquid, with this Game 2 victory, will move on 2-0.
What a series from Liquid, bringing it back, making it look like, the group stages we saw from them, they had some tough